Hello everyone, my name is Mariah. I'm the creator here behind Mrsknittyrodgers on YouTube, Instagram, and Ravelry. Today is Monday, October 28th. Happy first snow in Alaska. I hate the snow. I know I live in such a crazy place to hate it, but I've lived with it for, almost 31 years now, and it's just cold, and I hate being cold, so good thing I'm in it, right? Don't mind this. I am an athlete in jiu-jitsu and I got knocked in the eye. I don't remember it happening, but I mean, I've been dealing with this for almost a week now, so I promise I am okay. I just got done being teacher helper at preschool today, so we went outside and it was cold, and my preschooler also hates the snow. I think he would have been fine if I wasn't there. He would have actually put on all of his snow stuff, but he did not want to, that's for sure. It has been 2.5-ish weeks, maybe a little less, since my last podcast. Work has been crazy busy the last 2 weeks, so I just have not had any time. Plus, I have quite a bit to talk about, which is great. So I think maybe the 2-week format will be better for me. I don't know, but we're just playing it by ear. You can't see it, but in my I live in a cul-de-sac, and at the end there's a bull moose. A bull moose with horns and everything, just laying down over there. I haven't seen a bull moose in my cul-de-sac. I live in a pretty populated neighborhood. I always see cow moose, which are the women moose, but I've never seen a bull. So that was really cool to drive into this morning. I have 2 finished objects, quite a few whips. I have quite a few frogged items to talk to you about, and a couple of acquisitions, and yeah, let's get started. So my whip countdown last time I recorded was at 36. Today I'm at 27. 27. I'm super proud of that number, especially coming into the holiday season. I'm about to start getting my advents for the December, for the end of the year, and I'm really proud of that number. Actually, I started off the year with 63 and I am at 27, and I feel pretty good about what I'm working on. I feel really good about what I had frogged this week, which I have a little backstory about that, so I'll start that now. Recently, I taught myself how to left-hand continental knitting. So I am left-handed. Growing up, I learned how to crochet, so I've always kept my working yarn in my right hand while, I crocheted with my left. So when I started knitting, I was kind of a flicker, I guess you could call that. Yeah, that's, it's kind of like English throwing, really, but, excuse me, I never let go of the yarn, I just flick. So I tried regular continental knitting where I switched the working yarn to my left hand, but my left hand's a little stupid and doesn't want to keep proper tension for that stuff. So I have been working on left-handed continental knitting. I was thinking that a big con for learning left-hand continental knitting was that everything was going to be really backwards, and I was going to have to think extra hard on, say, for example, a Raglin increase, the make one rights is on one side and the make one left's on the other side, and that I would have to keep switching them and being confused. But I have recently learned that that is not true. I can keep the increases and decreases as is written. So it literally is just a mirror image, just on the opposite side. So I'm going to keep going with that. I feel more relaxed. My shoulders feel relaxed and in a proper place. My hands don't hurt after a long time. It's a little different. It was a little weird. I'm still I've been doing my ribbing, by one ribbing, and my purl stitches always end up twisted, which makes my ribbing look really nice, but I'm trying to remember if I have something. Oh, I do. No, I don't. No, I frogged that. Never mind. I was working on a hat with ribbing, the 1x1 ribbing, and I frogged it because I decided not to go that way. Anyway. So I went through my current list of whips that I've been, working on, obviously, whips, and I frogged the things that were I was not far into, so that I could switch those to my left-handed continental knitting. I haven't restarted any of them yet, so I will eventually. I do still want these projects a lot, but and then there was one shawl that I had just frogged. I'm done with it. I'm done. It's been on the needles for like 2 years now. I'm good. I'm good. And that was the Kettle Valley shawl. Oh, I charged up my iPad so that I can maybe like show these patterns maybe a little bit. We'll see how this goes. Anyway, so the 5 projects that I will restart eventually in my left-handed continental knitting, because they weren't very far into, is my green cumulus blouse in the 2 green surreys, the skyline pullover, which I was doing in Mondeem and a surrey to held together, a color tip tee that I was doing in Botanical Yarns, like 2 sock sets that I had gotten. They're the same, from Flock 2023 that I'll do. I was working on a traveler cowl in a hand spun yarn that I had gotten. I had bought the braids and asked the dyer of the braids to spin it for me, and she did, which was really nice. And then the porcelain sweater in my black and caramel. I think the porcelain sweater I'm going to be doing first, because that one I really want. I really, really, really want. But I'm a little nervous about, I have sort of dabbled in the colorwork knitting in my left-handed continental, but not a ton. I did get one of those rings, Norwegian colorwork rings that just kind of sit on the tip of your finger and you work with, and I did okay with that. My tension seems okay, so I just got to keep working on that. So yeah, I'm excited. So so that's why my WIP countdown is down so far. So it's at 27 now, which is fine, which is great. Actually, I'm really happy with that number, and I'm hoping to get that down even more. So I have 2 finished objects. First, I will show you is the Oslo hat. This is my first project that I did in the left-handed continental knitting. This is straight stockinette. It's literally straight stockinette. So I knew that this was going to be great. I did this in, oh, look at this. Flock Fiber Studio. Their Fireside DK, which is 100% superwash merino, 255 yards per 115 grams in the colorway Moraine. This is how much I have left of the skein. I used 1 skein. The Oslo hat is 2 fingering weights held together, which gives it actually a lot more stiffness than this does. I do really like this though. This is just 1 strand of DK held single. Obviously, 1 hand strand. Anyway, I made the size large. I condensed down the stockinette after the turn to not make like such a tall hat. And I'm really happy with this. This fits really great. I actually just used it to go outside for preschool recess. It obviously, as you could tell, it doesn't have much structure as like what a 2 fingering weights held together would be, which I have made in my husband's Oslo hat. That's how I knew where to go with this one. But I'm very happy with it. It is blocked. My decreases, I didn't have to switch or mirror or anything. So I'm very happy with that. I love this color too. The colorway in the skein was a lot different than it looks like this. It looked like it might be stripy almost, or like splotchy, but this is like perfectly speckled and like the color spread out, which I'm really happy about. My second finished object is the Holiday Slipover by Petite Knit. I used 2 skeins of Barocco Ultra Alpaca and 2 strands of it. I used 3 skeins total, and 1 strand of I think it's called Cash Silk Light. I'm sorry, I'm looking around and I don't see my tag for that. Anyway, it's a cashmere, wool, and silk blend. I don't know if it's lace weight. I'm not sure, but I used it as my fluff. So I was holding 3 strands together the whole time on US 15 and US 13 for the ribbing. So I'm really, really happy with this. As you can see in big needles, I row out. This isn't blocked quite yet. This is next on the blocking queue. I row out with the big needles, which I'm not super shocked about, but I'm okay with that. So I'm really excited to block this. It's really soft with that cash silk in there. Yeah, I'm really excited about it. So I don't have much to say about it. I haven't knit really much in gray, so I have a nice staple piece, and it'll be nice for the winter to keep my core warm, which will be really nice. So, all right. Next, I'm going to go on my whips, just as they're sitting here. So my first whip is my mini mock neck tank. I'm using Witchfire Fibers in, I think it's called Mold is the colorway. It's her 3-ply fingering weight, which is a like 497 yard skein or something. So I'm very excited to I don't really like cropped things, so I've been trying to not make, you know, one skein projects or buy just one skein to make a top, but I'm excited to see what this is with the 497 yards. Like, that's a really big fingering weight skein, I guess I'm trying to say. Anyway, so I worked on the collar. I'm going to do, I think, 8 rows of the collar total. I don't want the mock neck. I don't want like huge. So, I mean, even this might be fine. I don't know how many I've got. Anyway. And then I'm going to reattach it and work on the rest of the body and just see how far I can go. So I'm doing pretty good. I'm really excited. It's really soft. So we'll see. Anyway, I picked that up and worked a couple of rows of ribbing. Then the next thing that I picked up is an old project. This is my Cozy Classic Raglin by Jessie Maid. This is Cozy Posy Yarn Co. in their DK. I got a 4-skein DK set quite a few years ago. I tried to use it for a blanket, but I got bored of the blanket. Shocker. Anyway, and so I decided to make a color block Cozy Classic Raglin. Before, I have done a color block one using Woolberry Fiber Co. They had a holiday 4-skein DK set, and so I used that, but I did size 3. I love the fit, but I decided to do a size 4 just to see if I like the oversizedness better. I do plan on doing just a tee for this, not a full length sleeve sweater. So we'll see. So I have one done. I just split for sleeves and did that. So you can see I'm not very far. I think I have one. I'm knitting to 5 inches per color block. I'm pretty sure that's what I'm doing. So I have one more row of just this color, and then I'm on to the darker red. So as you can see, it's a lot darker. So I'm excited. And then the last color is going to be a nice chocolate brown. So I really love this color palette. I think it's really pretty. And I do have enough for the sleeves, which is nice. So yeah, I'm excited to continue on doing that. This is a great just flat knitting in the round knitting, crazy go while I'm reading. So it's perfect. All right, next one I've got is my zipper sweater by Petite Knit. Oh my gosh, my skein fell. Anyway, I'm using Noro. Hold on, let me look. Noro projects. I forget what the, oh shoot. Okay, it's Noro Akari, which is a huge blend of different yarns, and soft silk mohair held together. And it just, I think it's coming out so pretty. So I'm joined in the round. I have just a few rows, like not that many in there. Where am I? Oh yeah, like 2 rows in to joining in the round. So I'm just going to be knitting for quite a while. I'm still on the first skein. I got 2 skeins of the Noro. So I'm excited. I love this. I'm excited to wear this. I still haven't picked out my zipper yet, which I am in no rush to pick that out. So, okay, next, I'm gonna save this one for last, so don't show. So next, I have been working away on my Conwi V Slipover by the Knit Pearl Girl. This is a test knit that I'm doing for her. It's just a slipover with a nice simple cable down the front. I'm using the Fiber Fox cashmere fingering and soft silk mohair, knitting for olive soft silk mohair held together. I just finished the ribbing on the side. I don't know if I want to do, it's a folded over collar, so I don't know if I want to pick up the collar now or later. I'm not sure, But as you can see, like I cut it off so that I could do it. But I think I'm just going to knit away on the body for a while. Which, I mean, I don't think I have that much left. I don't know. I'm that far on the body, so we'll see. I really love how this is working out. I really, really, really love it. Like, there's the soft speckles, and then the mohair is like making them even softer. And look at this back shoulder detail. Wow, this mohair is like really tickling my nose. Anyway, this back shoulder detail is just so sweet. I love it. So cute. Okay, next test I've been working on is the Homegrown Hoodie by Bluebird Box. I was using a different yarn, and the increases, I don't remember if it was this last one or the one before, I was talking about the increases on the arms and stuff on the yoke were not turning out very well. It was very gappy, very huge, and I was worried about the integrity and the structure of the yoke with them just being so gappy. So finally, the designer posted a video with her way of doing these type of increases, and so it does look better. I don't know if you remember, but I mean, it's still, I think, no, I'm not gonna say anything bad. Anyway, so the yarn, I looked at it, I was like, no, I'm gonna use that for something different. And so I decided to pick up a Merino Decay. It was in my stash. It's from Bad Sheep Yarn when she lived in Alaska. So this is one, I think is Denali is the colorway. I love how it's just pooling. I don't know. I'm not going to change it whatsoever. I'm not switching skeins. I'm not doing any of that. This is what the skein looks like. And I love how the pooling is. I mean, this is going to be a casual hoodie for me. So I don't really care what I just want it for warmth and just, you know, to be casual. And so I am just knitting away on the body right now. And then we've got the hood and the long sleeves, and then it's got a built-in pocket that I'm really excited to get to. That's kind of part of the next instructions when I get to 5 inches on the body. So I'm really excited about that. But yeah, that's what I'm going with. And then okay, the last WIP that I have, I just started, so I wanted to practice my continental ribbing, so I picked up the stick season sweater. I know you'd think like, Ryan, don't you want to do like something smaller? No, let's just go with a sweater. Let's just do it. I've picked back rows like crazy. Like there was one, so the increase is supposed to be outside of this detail, and one time it was inside that one, or I missed one, or I'm just being silly on this. So I'm using Coast to Coast Yarn Co. No, yes, Coast to Coast Yarn Co. in the colorway Button. This is just her 100% superwash merino, and yeah, I think it's turning out really great. I'm really excited about it. I've decided to go with the size 3, I think. So I'm just on my first skein and I'm just knitting away on it. I'm really excited about it, but yeah, it's been fun so far. So I'm doing left-handed continental first sweater on that. I'm really excited about it. Okay, a couple acquisitions that I got. One of them was this mini skein set from Botanical Yarns. She was doing a worldwide free shipping, and as you know, Botanical Yarns is in the UK. So I was like, yes, thank you. I will take some. Anyway, I got this DK Superwash 7525 set. They're 20 grams, 45 meter per skein. This is the Autumn Garden mini skein set. And I want to do, I think, a pair of mittens or something, or a hat. And then I got a few, she had a couple like Halloween and Christmas and like all those stitch stoppers. So I got a few, and I got a Halloween set. I just don't know which project those landed on. I'm not sure. Oh wait, was it this? Nope, not those. Anyway, I don't know which projects those landed on, but I have 1 Ghosties and 2 Christmassy ones. I'm really excited. So those will go on my Abby projects when I get to them. And then my birthday is in a couple weeks, and so I treated myself to some spin cycle. Yes. So I got a dyed in the wool in the colorway Happy Hour. I think that's so pretty. I collect dyed in the wool skeins, just if anybody wants to know. I got 2 skeins of the Trine, which is a worsted weight. The Trine was on sale. Some of the Trines were on sale, so I got 2 skeins to go with 4 skeins of this Spinster's Daughter worsted, which is 200 yards per skein in the colorway Winterwolf. So I'm going to put these together somehow. I don't know if colorwork or striped, I'm not sure, but I want to put those together. And then I got some more of the Spinster's Daughter Sport to go with my other dyed-in-the-wool skeins. So I got Nook York, which is a nice like dark tealy blue. Reminds me of To the Stars Who Listen from Explore Knits and Fibers. I got Legend, which is a black. I got the Natural, which is just natural white. And I got Love Me Like You Used To, which is like a very pale gray. Very pale gray. So I'm excited. Yeah. I'm just gonna, whenever the inspiration strikes. So I got a nice big bundle of spin cycle, which I'm very excited. So yeah. Let's see. This month I have been working on reading the Ties That Bond series by Jade Bree. Bree. I'm on the 6th book. I'm on the last one. There's 6 books. I'm on the very last one, halfway through, and I'm excited. I hope I get to finish that tonight, I think. See what the recap of the whole series is. We'll see. I'm excited. And then I think the next I'm going to finish the Boys of Tommen series, which is so far a 5-book series. I read the first 2 and I'm going to read the last 3. The 4th book is 750 pages, which is going to take a hot minute. No, it'll be fine. I'm excited, but yeah. I'm going to be making a video soon on what I plan on for my Advent projects this year. And I'm just going to keep working away on my WIPs. So hopefully I can get that number down. I want to get it down to 10. I would love to get it down to 10, but we'll see. I have a lot to work on. And work isn't as busy. I mean, the reason that I was so busy was because we had just done a tournament. And so that was a lot. That's a lot of preparation, a lot of work to do, to host a tournament, to do a tournament, to run a tournament, like all of that. So yeah. Let me know what you're working on. I can't wait to see, I love to see everybody's projects.